Listen, fools, because I have a Blu-ray DVD combo of Sleeping Beauty Diamond Edition to review, and I am referring to Maleficent, who's on the cover now, and is one of the best Disney villains ever. Now, if you love the original, this is the redone version. A lot of the animation was not so crisp, and maybe in your old clamshell cassette tapes, and now it is very clear. There's a lot of clarity, not only in the animation, but also the sound. They've remastered quite a bit of it. Now, a lot of the audio was originally recorded on magnetic tape, and that leaves for lots of snaps, crackles, and pops. Those are good in your serial. They're not good in your Disney movies. So they redid that, removed it. There are examples of how they remastered it in the special edition special features. There are 3 deleted scenes. There is a reimagined Maleficent's entrance. There is also a new fair scene that was deleted. And lastly, one of my favorite scenes was seeing the curse fulfilled.
The 3 good fairies have just returned Aurora to the castle and give her her crown. They leave the room to give Aurora some time alone.
I wonder if he's thinking of me now. Oh dear, what will he think of me when I'm not there to meet him? Fauna? Merryweather? Who is it? I beg your pardon.
Yes?
I thought I heard my name. Excuse me, I didn't realize that it was... There, that's it.
That? But it's just my old wishing wheel. Come in, my dear.
Thank you. Wishing wheel?
Yes, I was just wishing for someone to talk to, and here you are. Sit down, my child.
It's... magic?
Naturally. Why don't you try it, dear? See for yourself. It's very simple. You just make your wish and touch it. Here.
Anything? I can wish anything?
Yes, anything. But we're wasting time, child. Is there something you really want?
Oh, there is. I do. I wish I might see him just once again. My own true love.
Did you say true love? My dear.
Woo! Rose, we're back.
You may have noticed in that there was a little voice going, Aurora, and it was unsettling. Well, that was actually put into, well, not really put into the actual movie. They had discovered on the audio tracks when Maleficent has her spell and she's calling Aurora up to pretty much be killed. It sounded like, ah. But when they cleaned it up, it said, Aurora, which is so much scarier, and it sounds better than when I sing it. There are also other great features, including The Art of Evil, Generations of Disney Villains, and it talks about going back to Marc Davis, a classic Disney animator, up into inspiring Andreas Deja, who works on a lot of recent Disney villains, and they talk about who gets to design the villains, who gets to do their movement, what they want to put in, how the older villains are pretty much more scary if you think about Maleficent and the Witch and Chernabog from Fantasia, but then they see how those reflect in the newer villains like Jafar leaning back on Maleficent, and also the newer interpretations of villains like Gaston and Hans, who don't look like villains, but they are bad people on the inside. And that it shows a lot of the legendary stuff, but also how it works with the modern interpretations of storytelling and villainy. The other features include Once Upon a Parade. Sarah Hyland from Modern Family tells the tale of Walt Disney World's new festival of fantasy parade, Beauty Oki Sing-Along for Once Upon a Dream. It's very pretty, a very pretty visual, verbal imagining of that song. The Art of Eyvind Earle. Well, it's called A Man in His Art, and it talks about the classic background painter. Well, he was an artist in his own right, and he sold a lot of art, a lot of cards, a lot of just beautiful paintings, and it goes through his process, people peeping in on him as he worked at the Disney studios, and his influence is still in as much the villains in Disney works today. You may notice the trees in Frozen, very reminiscent of his work. This is a great choice for anyone who is not only a Sleeping Beauty fan, but also a big Disney animation nerd. It's really wonderful to look at this old stuff and feel, I got a little misty-eyed. It was really sweet. It's very nostalgic. So I recommend this. If you're a big fan of Disney and Sleeping Beauty, go get it, fool!